Good morning! It's 6 AM, we are at Donington Park, and today we're doing level 2 on the California Superbike School. We did level 1 a few weeks ago and we are back to do level 2. We stayed here overnight. For some reason you can't stay overnight actually in the circuit at Donington like you can at Brands Hatch and other places around the UK. So yeah, we camped outside the main gate, which is, it's just behind the van behind me. So yeah, we camped out overnight here. We had the most awful night's sleep. Seriously, East Midlands Airport is literally just there. So planes were taking off all night. I thought there was like a night curfew, but there was planes taking off at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then in the middle of all that, there was an almighty thunderstorm. I'm really grateful it's not raining at the moment. I'm hoping the rain stays off. It's not looking good, but goodness, the rain last night was nuts. So we haven't had much sleep. We're going to be high on coffee. Yeah, let's go ride some fast motorbikes and see what we can learn today. Okay. Right. No, but please, after you. There are wet bits. There are definitely wet spots. So we've checked in. I've got a white wristband and a pink wristband. Behind me you can see, actually you probably can't see, but the garage is there. And you've got to get all your kit checked. And then they do all the checks around your bike and stuff. And then you get a big number to put on your bike. So yeah, now we are ready and waiting for a safety briefing and hoping that this rain's going to stay off. But honestly, it's not looking great right now. Look, the sky is, yeah, it's not looking amazing. Anyway, let's go do the safety briefing.
Gary and I'll be doing most of your classroom sessions today. As you can see, we've got an awful lot of staff members to be.
Each California Superbike School level is broken into 5 sessions. On each of these 5 sessions, you're going to be focusing on one specific skill. To start off with, you'll be taught that skill in a classroom with the why behind it as well as the how to do it. And then you go onto the track. You'll either go immediately onto the track or you'll have a short break and then go onto the track to practice that specific skill. Each skill has its own hand signal that the instructor will share with you as you go around to remind you on the skill that you're supposed to be practicing. And after every session, there is a quick debrief to let you know what went great and also what you can improve. The groups are broken up into 3 groups. On this day, we had 2 groups of level 1, there was a lot of them, and then levels 2 and 3 rode out together. I'm not sure where level 4 fitted into. So, first session is reference points, which is basically just finding bits of dirt and edges and rumble strips and blades of grass in which you can turn, and you've got your turning point, then your apex point, then your exit point. So that was first session. It's just starting to rain, which is a bit of a shame. Tell you what, Donington is an awesome track. Really enjoyed that. But yeah, we got a little break, so time for coffee, time for a little sit down, and possibly a bacon sandwich. Yeah, all right, on to the second one. Definitely worth bringing a little motorhome with you so that you can have a bacon sandwich when the cafe's shut. So our second one is called 3-step. And 3-step is literally finding the 3 points. So your turning point, your apex, and then your exit point. And that's what we're going to be working on at the moment and using our visual skills and the reference points and stuff from the first session. And that's what we go on to now. I've got a fly flying around my head. So just done session 2, which was the 3-step. I followed my instructor around the first half of Donington at a speed that was definitely way above my 70%. They always tell you to ride at like 70% of your max. I don't even know what my max is, to be fair, but that was way above it and it was awesome fun. I love Donington. So now we've got a short break and then we're back out again for session 3 and then it's lunch, which would be appreciated, to be fair. That bacon sandwich seems like a really, really long time ago. But the rain stayed off. It did rain a little bit, a few spots, but it wasn't torrential, so it was all right. And yeah, really, really enjoyed that. I feel like I'm getting way better at the visual reference points, like the 3 different points around the corner and stuff. So that's cool. Also found out that we're riding level 2 and level 3 are riding together at the moment. And British Superbike rider Jack, I think it said his name was Jack Scott. And he's riding with us as well. And honest to God, he's going around like the freaking clappers. He's overtaken me like, I don't know how many times a session. He is nuts, but in a really cool way. And I've had a chat with him and he's lovely, really, really nice guy. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Just being on the same track as a British Superbike rider, which is fun. So now, water, possibly a coffee, and then session 3. We've done session 3, which was all about wide view and keeping a wide view of the whole track. So kind of almost ignoring like other riders and people you're overtaking and keeping on your apex points and don't letting them distract you and stuff, which was easier said than done, but it did definitely give us more, or certainly gave me more thinking time before corners and stuff. So it was cool. So much fun. So now it's lunchtime. Don't know what we're doing after lunchtime. I'm guessing we'll have another classroom session and then we'll be back out on the track. But all in all, so far, this is just an absolutely fantastic day. The staff are wonderful, so friendly, so helpful. Our instructor is a test pilot, Izzy. She's mad and magic and I love her. So yeah, it's cool, really good fun. But yes, food. So our 4th session was sadly red flagged because it was wet and miserable and horrible. all about braking and all about basically braking quite hard and then slowly letting off as you tip in. But we did it, and that was cool. Now I've got to get the bike back on the trailer. And if I swing around, there's one bike, and there's a space for my bike, and there's my bike over my shoulder. But yeah, all in all, that was just a fantastic day. I feel like I've learnt loads, and I feel like I've improved, and I feel like I've learnt to ride in the wet, which I've never really done before. And I love Donington. Donington is possibly my new favourite out of the couple that I've done so far, but it's just awesome. I love it. All in all, it was a fantastic day. Highly recommend it if you want to improve your track day riding, and I cannot wait to do level 3. Hope you found that useful. If you'd like to see more videos about car and bike track days, then by all means hit subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.